Dear brothers and sisters, with his gaze fixed on Jesus, our crucified love, the Holy Father, Pope Francis, has granted the grace of a Jubilee year at Mount Argus to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the birth of St. Charles of Mount Argus. May the door of God's grace and mercy open to us, and may we come to know the joy of those who have been touched by God's pardon and peace.
This year we're celebrating 200 years since the birth of St. Charles. So he was born on the 11th of December, 1821. And to mark that anniversary, Pope Francis has given a special Jubilee year to his birthplace in Munstergleen in the Netherlands and to the church here in Mount Argus where his tomb is to be found. So it's a special holy year. Today we mark the opening of that year with the Archbishop of Dublin coming to bless and open the Holy Door. But it will be a year where people can come and receive the grace of the Jubilee indulgence, and also in the context of a Jubilee is an invitation to receive God's mercy, to experience the forgiveness of God.
He was a great leader in his time. He lived in the Ireland in the 19th century. It was an extremely difficult time here in the city of Dublin. Massive poverty and beyond, because it was famine times, as you know. And he gave great leadership by going out from this community. And here we are 200 years after his birth, and he's still remembered. People said to me even this very day, when I said I was coming over here, and they said he's really remembered by the people of this city for the way he looked after them in extremely difficult times. And there are difficult times. There are people who suffer in our city today. There are people who have come here for a better life. Many migrants. There are refugees. And these are the modern poor in our country, and he should inspire all of us, because we're far better off than we were in Charles's day, to go out and be generous to these people and welcome them to our shores and give them a new start in life.
I actually come here most days with my dad for 6:15 Mass, and I think it's a very special church. Yeah, I feel like we're blessed to be able to come here on a regular basis.
I'm one of the readers actually in the church and that, and great faith to St. Charles over the years. So yeah, because we come from literally just the other side of the gate.
I think the way the Archbishop combined the story of John the Baptist and what he said with the Father Charlie story. My grandmother used to come here to pray to Father Charles because his powers of healing were renowned. I'd say a lot of people here have grandparents and great-grandparents who came here to experience the simplicity of the life of Father Charles.
Well, the indulgence can be gained any day by someone who visits the church, who prays for the Pope's intentions, receives communion and confession within a reasonable period of time, and also who will pray at the tomb of St. Charles, or who will offer themselves in union with the intention of the Jubilee for the renewal of the Church and their own personal renewal.
Well, my hopes for the Archdiocese of Dublin, and indeed for Ireland and for the whole year, is that people will become closer to the Lord in prayer, because that's if you listen to the prayer of the opening of the Holy Doors, that we will grow in holiness, and that's the whole purpose of the Christian life. Everything we do in the Christian life, from Mass to sacraments to prayer, charity, all of that is about growing in holiness. So my hope is that over this year that we will grow deeper in holiness and closer to the Lord Jesus Christ.
In his name.